Hello Aries, I hope you're all doing well. In today's reading, we'll be looking at whoever you're thinking about for January. Let's start with your overall energy. We have Emperor. So you're in your element here, Aries. We have Eight of Swords, Justice, Two of Pentacles. I already see a lot of synchronicities between your Tarot and Oracle, which I'll point out as we get to them, but that's very exciting. I love seeing synchronicities, right? It's extra confirmation. Justice, Eight of Swords, is talk about, Justice is Libra energy. Some of you, I'm seeing 1111 quite a bit. So there's something about that number sequence here that may be significant. You may be seeing 1111 quite a bit around the time you meet your person, or if you see that sequence, it can be that you're on the right track here as well. There is some indecision here. You seem to be very busy. As we have Two of Pentacles, Justice, you're feeling a bit frustrated with what is going on in your life. Perhaps more work than play, right? You're not having time to just let loose and enjoy life. It's all about work here, and that is causing you to feel a bit limited or stuck. But you're very busy. Some of you may be lawyers, or you work in some, the legal field in some manner, paperwork. You may be in a position of authority, which is why you have a lot on your plate here, right? It's a few things. Some of you, it is responsibilities when it comes to your family. Some of you may have been married before you have children, so that is also coming through, if that is the case. Not everyone, some of you. This person's overall energy, we have Six of Swords, Judgment, High Priestess. This person seems to be traveling. I see movement in their energy. They may have moved to where you're at, or they're traveling. But this person's coming through as a bit detached, or they are very intuitive here, Aries. Maybe even have some psychic abilities. Some of you, they could be in the healing field in some form, but they're coming through as a bit detached or secretive here. It's almost an awakening here to some extent with High Priestess, Judgment. They're being called to do something, head in some specific direction right before they meet you. It's sort of your paths are aligning, which is why I kept getting 1111 here as well. It's a fated meeting. That is what I'm getting. The mutual energy is Six of Pentacles. Generosity, wanting to give to each other, kindness. I'm seeing a group setting for when you meet. So there's other people around you in this first meeting. But you both will be very generous. Perhaps even this person paying you a compliment and you returning that with justice, right? What you give me is what you'll get back. So if they give you a compliment, you might compliment them. But there's some fairness or balance here in this first meeting is what is coming through. Someone here may even want to buy the other a drink, specifically this person. How you'll be feeling in this first meeting: Two of Swords, Ten of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. You have a decision to make. I saw that with Justice. I see it with Two of Swords. You have a decision to make, but it's your first meeting. So it's also seeing an opportunity with someone, but not knowing where it can go, right? I see potential here. I see a lot of fantasizing, daydreaming, that's sort of the vibe around this first meeting. But it's also, I don't really know this person. I don't know much about them with the Two of Swords. I need more information before I make that decision. So I like this because I have Neptune in your energy. You have this balance here, right? You're not being swayed here by illusions, right? Fantasy. Your energy is quite grounded here as well. So I don't see you taking any unnecessary risks here. It's a very cautious approach, regardless of how you're feeling. You're feeling the Ten of Cups. That's a lot of joy, happiness, right? Because of this new opportunity, Ace of Pentacles. You'll really like this person. You'll find them to be very trustworthy, or that's how you will be feeling in this first meeting. I think I can rely on this person. You're going off your intuition here with the Two of Swords because she's blindfolded. She has no choice, right? She has to pay attention to how she's feeling. to navigate through the situation. But yeah, you'll want more information about them. How they'll be feeling, we have Queen of Cups, Knight of Swords, the Fool. This person's energy is a little bit scattered. So if this is some social gathering, you know, they're very sweet, don't get me wrong, right? Queen of Cups, they're pouring this water here, the fish. I see it's almost Pisces energy, and they're looking in your direction. But they'll be very emotional. It's almost someone who wears their heart on their sleeve to some extent, but they'll be very loving. You'll find them to be quite affectionate. You may be you'll be able to read this person's facial expressions. Look at their eyes. They're emitting a lot of warmth, emotion. I think this person's face is quite expressive, but they'll feel care for you. Unconditional love is the Queen of Cups for you. And they're likely to be the one that sends you a message or approaches you, right? With the Knight of Swords and Fool, you represent a new beginning to this person, and they're wanting to take that leap towards you. It's almost taking impulsive action towards another, right? You know, I feel that Aries will be receptive, so I'm going to send them a message, or I'm going to go up to them and communicate, right? But it's very fast movement forward without thinking. This person may even be younger than you. I'm getting an age difference here. I have it twice. I have it with Venus and 10th house as well. I'm getting they may be younger, but it definitely can be the other way around. It is a general reading. Keep that in mind. Our first impression of them, Aries, we have Page of Wands, Six of Cups. You're intrigued by this person. They'll catch your attention. But you'll see them as very youthful in their demeanor, right? Fool, Page of Wands, Six of Cups. There's something very sweet about this person. And you see how he's giving her the flowers. Some of you, this person will buy you a drink or give you a gift. Something. But do you see the care between the both of them? It's mutual attraction is what I'm seeing. Very flirty. This person will flirt with you. Knight of Swords, Page of Wands. And there'll be a strong physical attraction. You'll feel it. Okay, I have another confirmation. This person's younger than you. So I'm getting it's them that maybe by a year or two, or maybe more, right? Because I have them viewing you as the Queen of Wands. We have Queen of Wands, the Star, Knight of Cups. Very few of you, this may be online or through social media, because how this person's viewing you as a role model, right? They look up to you in some way. You're extremely beautiful. They love your fashion sense. You may even like each other's voice. That is coming through with Star. But you're out of reach is how they're seeing you. See, Star is Aquarius. It can be out of the blue, right? This person doesn't see this coming. Also with Fool, Knight of Swords, it's a bit unexpected. In the Star, her eyes are closed. I think you both don't see this first meeting coming. It's sort of like lightning. Where did that come from? But this person will see you as very sweet. Knight of Cups, right? Quite expressive. You're coming to us as someone who's quite confident, but very first thing noticed about you is your appearance and your fashion sense. They'll love your fashion sense. And there's intrigue. They want to learn more about you. And they'll see you as someone who's quite romantic, almost viewing you as someone who is wearing rose-colored glasses. I think when they come towards you, you'll be very sweet and receptive to them. That is what I'm getting. Where and how you'll meet, and then we'll look at your actions towards each other. We have Venus and 10th house. So right away, this is some gathering. Definitely can be through your career. Networking is coming through with Venus and 10th house, but something to do with your career. Definitely if you do something on social media online for a living, it can be through that. It can be through a friend's party here, a co-worker's party, going out for drinks, a work thing, falling in love with a boss, an authority figure, Venus 10th house. That is the vibe. Mutual friends, co-workers, networking, acquaintances, party atmosphere, group setting. That is what is coming through, Aries, for a lot of you. Some of you, this may start off as a secret admirer as well, because Venus in 10th house can be a placement where one has a lot of admirers, but they're at a distance or afar. So this can be definitely, and they're seeing you as Star Queen of Wands. So the first time they see you may be on social media. Some of you, and others of you, it's some group setting, a gathering. But work and finances are playing a part in you two coming together. How you will be acting towards them in this first meeting. We have 10 of Wands, 7 of Cups, Hangman. You're not doing anything here. For one, you're very busy, so that is what is on your mind, right? You have this 10 of Wands, these 10 Wands to carry up the hill. That is your focus, right? Even if you're at this gathering, I see you stressing about other things. On the back of your mind, you're very much stuck in your head with the 8 of Swords, right? A lot of confusion here. 7 of Cups. So as a result of this indecision, I don't see you making much progress here, Hangman. You're sort of just sitting there minding your own business. And you're distracted. On the Hangman, the eyes are closed. 7 of Cups, she looks a bit, I don't know what to do. 10 of Wands, he looks like he's distracted by his work, right? So there's distractions here that are getting in the way of this connection and you seeing this person clearly, right? Let me see if I'm picking up on anything else. We have a lot of water coming through. Venus in Scorpio, and we have Pisces 12th house. Yeah, do you see the clouds in the background, the darkness, the confusion? I wouldn't say it's a difficult period for you around the time you meet your future spouse or your person, whoever you end up with. It's more of challenges here, but you're well equipped to handle this, whatever comes at you here is what I'm seeing. Some of you may be, confused with your options here, right? Because you do get a lot of attention, at least for how your person was viewing you. You're very attractive. So yeah, you may be confused, right? Who do I want? Who do I want to choose? 2 of Swords, Justice. I need to make the right decision, weighing the pros and cons of a situation. So as a result, I don't see you making much progress here. How this person will be acting, 3 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. They're coming through as knights. Knights are always fast movement forward. They'll want to rush things. They're coming through as quite humble, very grounded energy. And again, that work situation is coming through. So yeah, if it's a work situation, it's a friendship. They'll want to collaborate with you. But this person can have a little bit of a player-like ways here with Knight of Wands, which may be another reason you're doubting their intentions, right? I like you with the 2 of Swords, but I'm not sure. I'm going to keep an eye on you with Justice here, right? I need more information about you, 2 of Swords. But there seems to be an instant liking and admiration for the other person's work even. So in this first meeting, you may discuss something about work here, your finances, your goals, right? Because this person's coming through as Capricorn energy with the King of Pentacles and 10th house. Well, we have Capricorn, Taurus, so definitely discussion around 2nd and 10th house matters. But this person will be the one coming towards you. If there's distance, they'll be traveling to you, I'm getting, with the Knight of Wands. Very physically attracted to you. But I'll start off as friends first, I'm getting, with the 3 of Pentacles. Especially if you're coming through as a bit distracted here, right? Okay, let's pull out your oracles. You versus them here, Aries. So we have Neptune and 5th house come through for you. Again, that social, gathering, that setting. But You know, if I were to sum up your side of the spread, it's a lot of confusion. Confusion, fantasy, rose-colored glasses, romanticism. Do you see? That is sort of the vibe. Your justice, that's Venus, Libra energy. So there will be a little bit of a, you're not seeing things clearly in this first meeting. And some of you, it may be, I don't know, see, everyone's different. You may be drinking. So that may also have you a little bit, you know, tipsy here. That's for some of you. Although the Emperor usually does things in moderation, right? But there's something about this situation where it's sort of like, oh, I'm not seeing things clearly. I don't know what's happening. Neptune 5th house can be performers, actors, right? So if you do something, you know, you're a performer of any sort, you do something artistic here, definitely you can meet through your career. We have the ice thaws. Relief, alleviation, better days ahead. This person will thaw your ice here, right? They're bringing a lot of warmth with Knight of Wands, Page of Wands. You're coming through as Emperor, very serious and responsible, right? You're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, 10 of Wands. This person represents relief. It's almost a distraction from your responsibilities, your everyday life. And they make you feel hopeful with better days ahead. 10 of Cups. 40 could be significant, or 4. I do see 444. So your home, your stability is your focus when you meet your person. And look, 4 again. Bird's eye view. Seeing the bigger picture, a higher perspective. This person may even help you see the bigger picture, right? If you are going through some challenges, right? To do with work or family. You know, will this matter? A few years from now, is it worth it? They're bringing a new perspective, but some changes into your life. This person is bringing changes into your life, where you're sort of taking a step back and assessing not only this situation, but your life as a whole, right? Sagittarius energy coming through. We have justice. Some of them may even come to you, right? That workplace scenario, 6 of Pentacles, someone was helping the other. You're coming through as justice. You may offer them some service here as well. Especially if you do something in the legal field, a police officer. I don't know what you're doing. But we have justice here twice in your energy. Very fair, balanced individual you are, Aries, and someone of integrity. Really. That is what I'm getting. You try to do the right thing. We have communication. Yeah, those of you, this may be online. We have the telephone booth and there's distance. This may start off online. But even if you meet at this gathering, whatever, party, celebration, right? You'll exchange numbers. And a lot of your communication may happen over, you know, phone, email, text, social media. But I see him trying to kiss her on her neck. So yeah, physical attraction here, definitely. It's mutual, I think, mutual. We have, I'm afraid we might not challenge each other enough. So there may be some hesitation here initially, right? You were sort of confused, not seeing the situation. This is a slow attraction for you, Aries, is what I'm getting. For one, you're very serious, I think. Around the time you meet them, and you don't have time to waste here, right? You're very cautious, rightfully so, right? Your life's sort of in balance. You have some sort of routine going for you, and you don't want someone to come in and disrupt, right? Because you are going with the flow with Hangman. So that makes sense. And I think they are coming through as a bit flighty with these Knights. And they will bring in a lot of changes, so it might just... So this person will grow on you, is what I'm getting. So initially you're coming through as a bit unsure. We have self-worth come through in your energy, healing. we have healing. We have healing here 3 times. Healing, healing, healing. Some of you may be healing from another breakup, something that's happening within the home, but more so it's something about, you know, mending your heart. But one of you may help the other get through something as well, right? Because she's helping him put his heart back together. So there may be that. But this healing, this meeting, this person will be very healing for you. I was getting a very nurturing vibe from them. Queen of Cups. Their hands may be very healing. Or their voice, something about them. Because there can be insecurities. You don't show your insecurities with Justice and Emperor, because that is a very professional and composed energy. But there may be some self-worth issues. If that is the case, Aries, this person will definitely be very understanding and accepting of you. And that will help you with your self-worth. But it can be vice versa. We have joy. Yeah, joy and 10 of Cups in your feelings. Yeah, very excited and happy to meet this person. I don't think it'll start off as a friendship, I'm getting. Slow and steady. We have undecided. I'm not sure if we could have a future together. I think this image is sort of similar to this one, right? Where she's sort of saying, I'm not sure about you. There's indecision here. The Libra energy. And you'll have options, some of you. So you'll have to make an option. You'll have to make a decision here. We have secret glances. My admiration is hidden in those secret glances. So whatever gathering, wherever you meet, yeah, I see you glancing over at them, watching them, analyzing, observing. Justice. Text call. I love our banter over the phone. So those of you meeting through social media online, yeah, you'll really enjoy. This person's they're great at flirting. They're very flirtatious, and they can be someone who's quite quick. They're quick on their feet. They're very witty. So you'll really like their mind is what I'm getting. And they're physically fit. This person moves around a lot. Some of them may even travel for work with the Knight of Wands, but it's a very agile person. Athletic, that's what I'm getting in their energy. I'm feeling overprotective. I look at your social media and secretly spy on you to see who you're talking to and where you are going. There may be some trust issues. So you feel like trusting this person. You're saying they look very trustworthy, especially how they're approaching you. King of Pentacles, right? One of the most loyal, reliable kings. But behind him is the Knight of Wands. So it may take you a while to sort of discover the King of Pentacles energy, right? It makes sense for them to come towards you with pages and knights in the first meeting, right? They're not going to bend down on their knee and propose to you in the first meeting. I mean, it could happen, but it's slow and steady with the Pentacles. And again, social media, right? That is coming through, and they are viewing you as star. But do you see this? I secretly spy on you. Secret glances. Yeah, you'll be spying on this person. We have this love is so intense. I can't help but to wonder if you put a spell on me. There's nowhere to hide. Yeah, you will be drunk in love here. Neptune in 5th house. Be careful you're seeing this person clearly, and take your time with this. It may start off slow, but once it starts moving, it's fast, is what I'm seeing. I need to focus on my family right now. They need me. Dating you would be just too difficult. So those responsibilities can have to do with home, right? I need to focus on my family right now. Emperor. You have an empire to run, people to take care of, perhaps a lot of responsibilities at work, whatever your situation is, school, work. We have, would you mind spending the rest of your life with me? I'm convinced you're the one for me. Yeah. You have this inner knowing that this person can be the one, but you're still unsure, which makes sense, right? It's the first meeting. But you see potential with the Ace of Pentacles. You're saying, we can build together. I can see myself with you. So that is sort of the vibe. Now let's look at this person's energy. I don't want this to be too long, but I have to say what I need to say, right? We have ascendant Capricorn. Yeah, again, businessman. We have the boss here with King of Pentacles. We have serious, authoritative, ambitious, realistic. The way this person presents themselves, yeah, getting a very tall, slender appearance for some of you. They can be shorter, but they may be in a formal attire here, some sort of uniform for some of you. But they'll look like they're very serious, a businessman, businesswoman. A bit cold or detached at first, all about money. But I see you discussing money in this first meeting. That is what I was getting. And they can be your boss, but I was more so